Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Golden Sun Dark Dawn. We got our way, all the way here in Earthway, met Amiti, and apparently we were expected. Also, kids were making the ghostly noises. So, a double kind of surprise, I guess. There was no ghosts at all, it was just children. Seems the Kaocho generals have noticed that you are no longer in the temple. Well, that could be a problem. Giant peacock feathers for fans. Uncle, the adepts you've been waiting for, they're here. Come in, come in. You have done well, Amiti, son of Verity. Verity is an Arthwayan and mother to Amiti. Nothing else is really said about her. I have urgent information to share with you and our guests. Court, I dismiss you. Uh-oh. Well, that must be pretty serious if he's dismissing his court. So these are the adepts who spoke with Generals Kusun. Indeed, Uncle, my friends. Introduce yourselves. Me? I'm Terrell. And this here is our leader, Matthew. What an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I'm Karis. As for me, I'm Reef, Your Majesty. How far you've come to grace our court, adepts. They climbed the heights of Passage where they got the tree flute, for they came through the ancient tree, you see. They came through the ancient tree? Yes, Bagi entrusted them with his tree flute. We owe him for delivering the adepts to us. Uh-oh. This guy wants something from us, I can tell. Tyrell, you shouldn't speak to King Pythos like that. You mustn't, Tyrell. Well, he's pretty frank. I gotta hand it to him for that. What? Come on. You know I'm no good with this fancy talk. So blunt. How refreshing. I believe we will get along perfectly. Honesty is always welcome in our court. Then let me get to it. As you guessed, I have been waiting for your arrival. Waiting for us? Not specifically for a group of adepts. We need adepts for the ancient Jinai blessed Arthway with a miracle machine called the Alchemy Well. When the Jinai sealed alchemy from the world, our well stopped working. The people of Arthway are proud to say that one of our own found a way to restart the alchemy well in recent years. Yes, my dearly departed mother. She also discovered that she had the powers of synergy. She used her abilities to bring the alchemy well back to life, which brought water back to Arthway. So the tale goes. Everyone here praises Verity for this miracle. But there's more to the story, and it involves the identity of Amiti's father. Your Highness, if this topic is too personal, we can leave you be. But what do you mean? My mother conceived me through her miraculous power. I have no father. Do I? This is not Anakin, okay? Please, Uncle. You told me that I was conceived by her. I was conceived of her power. You told everyone in Arthway that. Now is the time to tell the truth. Maybe we shouldn't listen in on family matters like this, so if you'll excuse us. No, stay. The truth has a bearing on all of you. Listen carefully. The one who fathered Amiti was an adept, an exceedingly powerful one. I told the people that Verity was the one who started the alchemy well, but Am I to believe my mother wasn't the one who restarted the alchemy well? Who saved Arthway with its waters? No, your mother possessed no synergy. No, Uncle, you're confused. Why, you have the skill of synergy, and so did she. My power? I can't even get a pebble. I can't even get a pebble to do more than a tremble. No, that I cannot be called an adept. And my sister had no synergy whatsoever. Your true father was an adept behind everything. Adept this, adept that. I'm just so fed up. Ever since we left the lookout cabin, all we hear here is people talking about us adepts. Is that how the whole world thinks of us, like we're pulling everyone's strings? Not at all, my friends. Still, this adept was quite mysterious. He came here like a shadow, saved Arthway, then left before we learned his identity. Only my sister knew him truly. I never saw his face. What? How's that even possible? You never knew who Amiti's dad was? A secret romance. It sounds like something from a fairy tale. Isn't there anything you could tell me about him? My sister fell in love with this adept at first sight, seemingly the day after he arrived. Verity said that he felt the same for her, which is why it was so hard on her when he left. Soon enough, Verity found that she was with child, you, Amiti. And you're sure he was an adept? He performed many miracles there, that there was no doubt of it. Yes, surely. If my mother did none of those things, then he was our adept. For he started the alchemy well, then found the Luna mask that was required to make it operable. Well, this is an ancient artifact that puts the alchemy well into operation. Its silvery shining mask crafted by the ancient people of Passage. There is a prophecy that adepts would come to restore an ancient civilization that included much more than Arthway. It was a golden era when all our lands and cities worked as a harmonious whole, not broken into pieces. The restoration of an ancient civilization. We heard something similar while we were in Passage. Well, perhaps that adept was part of this prophecy. He did bring the well back to life. No, he told us that Arthway would need to wait years longer until the adepts of prophecy would come. Then why did that adept come to Arthway, and what am I if not my mother's miracle? Life is a miracle, child. Calm yourself, child. I don't have the answer. Verity may have known, but she took his secrets with her. If the alchemy well is already pumping water, why does Arthway need us? Yeah. Yes, you've waited patiently to hear how you've come into the story. That adept left his work half done. He got our alchemy well working again, but if the legends are true, the well can do immeasurably more. 20 years ago, Arthway was on the verge of being lost to the desert. Our well had made it lush and green. But farther away, the land is still fading. It will falling. Oh my goodness. To the waste and desolation. Legends say that our well once fed waters beyond Arthway to all of Ije, even all the way to Harappa. The alchemy forge up in Passage once pumped waters. Their machine is dead. And so Ije is dry and dying. These machines are named as a pair, you see. When both machines are running, they work in harmony to benefit this whole part of the world. I had placed all my hopes in that mysterious adept, but he has been long gone. So I had all been given up on Jinne prophecy until I heard of a new group of adepts at our door. No doubt you are the adepts who will bring the ancient civilization back to life. Do you really think we're the adepts of this prophecy, Matthew? I mean, why not? You're right. King Pythos really thinks that we could help, and we're pretty good adepts. So if we finish fixing the alchemy forge, we'll restore this area to its ancient glory? When you put it like that, it sounds like we're already fulfilled half the prophecy. What? Did you already fix the forge while you were in Passage? That's wonderful. Well, it's powered up, but we can't use it. When we started the forge, the shape of a mask appeared. That is what happened when the alchemy well was first started. Ah, Uncle, it's not hard to guess what mask they will need. The soul mask, I presume. The well and the forge have many similarities, so I believe that you're right. Well, it's time that you help us then. We've been looking for that mask. After the alchemy well started, we needed something called the Luna mask to operate the machine. Luna is the moon, so if you need its companion mask, surely you need a soul mask. Legend tells of a soul mask hidden in the Ouroboros, a place our ancestors helped construct. It's under Kaocho, but impossible to find its true entrance, let alone do what must be done to enter. If you must go there, I must reveal a treasure that we have well guarded in our Earthway since ancient times. And what is that? Please tell us. It's the insight glass, the object that will help you solve the puzzle of Ouroboros. This ancient Genii artifact is our Earthway's most treasured possession. What is the insight glass? It's an object that opens a window to the inner truths. It can show you the way forward. A window to the inner truths? What does the insight glass let you see? What does the insight glass let you see? The future? I guess is how it's... There's no comma there. Oh, what does the I guess that works, but that comma would be better put right after C. Sorry. I'm trying to correct the grammar here, but oh boy. We don't know exactly. Only Genii could use it. So we kept it hidden until the right time. May I go with the adepts in search of the insight glass? Hold on, just where are we going now? The insight glass is hidden within our Temple of Barai, which is currently underwater. A temple that's underwater? The temple that is submerged under Barai Pond, outside the city walls. This man-made pool was built by the Earthway. It serves as a reservoir for runoff water from the alchemy well. At the bottom is an underwater temple containing untold treasure. Surely our pond won't stand in the way of a mighty adepts like you, will it? I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm curious to see an underwater temple, too. The Temple of Barai is said to be dazzling. So you've never been inside? When the alchemy well was turned on, the pond flooded, and so did most of the temple. The temple remains underwater today. I've never seen the inside during my lifetime. So, to get inside, you'll need to figure out a way around all that water. Like sucking the water back out, maybe. We have heard that it's possible to revert the flow of our alchemy well. I'm sure that the moment you see it, you'll know exactly what to do, adepts. I'll help them while they're in our Earthway, Uncle. The city hidden down here baffles visitors. You can find your way back. You can find your way there back the way we came. Oh my goodness. Our Amiti will surely be useful to you. Good luck. So, we're braving the submerged Temple of Barai. There must be some way we can use the alchemy well to drain the pond waters from outside the castle. We just need to find the way to put it in reverse. We turned on one machine, so we should be able to put one in reverse, too. I don't see why not. I'm positive. Right, we're excellent adepts, so let's show off what let's show everyone what we're made of. His Highness can count on us to figure out how to reverse the flow of the alchemy well. All right. Then you have my leave. Return when you have completed your task. All right. Well, I don't think we actually have the insight thing. Yeah, we don't. Just double checking. I think that's what we're actually going to go get. Alright, so... we actually have a little bit of leeway to kind of look around. As you can see, there's some things going on here. There's a chest that's underneath the water. It's kind of crazy that we can't even get down there. But as you can see, there are some stairs there, but we don't have any way to deal with the water yet, anyway. We will, but just not currently. Actually, let's head back up here real quick. That way we can just go to this area up here and actually look at what's... Oh, okay, this is the end. That's right. When we heard Kaocho failed on its assault on Passage, we weren't nearly as worried. Still, Kusun and Kuumbra will never give up. We can't turn our backs on the generals. Well, I can understand that. What's down here? Oh, we got a jail. I saw what would be considered the, inn, but we do have a place to buy weapons. Seems kind of crazy that we can already buy new weapons, but that is the case. Although, as you can see, they're really expensive. So... yeah. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna look this up because I genuinely don't remember who this was supposed to go to. Oh. Sorry about that. Because I really want to know that I'm actually going to be giving this to the right person. Well, not that you can't give it to the incorrect person. We've already seen that, but I'm just saying. Because this was supposed to go to a... Okay. We're supposed to have this in our inventory for quite a while. My bad. Alright. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to get there till apparently late in the game. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to be grabbing this. We'll give this to Tyrell. And we'll give Reef one of these as well. We have the bracelet and a circlet. Well, we can buy one of the bracelets. So we'll give one to Karis. And we'll leave it there. We will be back at some point, so we'll be able to upgrade more of our stuff, but currently that's where we're at. There is... Yeah, there's currently nothing we can do here. Because as you can see, there is a way to push that pillar that's to our left here. But the only way to do that is by draining the water. So we don't have access to that yet. Okay, so down here is where the alchemy well is. This chamber houses our fabulous alchemy well. It blends the elements of earth and wind to create water that flows into the Barai Pond. The elements of earth, water, wind, and fire are the building blocks of matter, and also promotes growth of all things. When the elemental lighthouses were lit, the elemental power surged back into the world, making the use of alchemy possible again. So we have to put the machine in reverse somehow. But how? The alchemy well was started with synergy. Perhaps another kind of synergy would work? Well, it's possible. You mentioned earlier how you fixed the alchemy forge. Yeah. The Jedi made our alchemy well, so hopefully you can tap into that similar thinking here. Yeah. We fired that thing up pretty easily, so I bet we can figure this machine out too. I hope it isn't too much trouble for you to do all this. I'm sure we can do it, Matthew, but I'm sure we can do it, but what do you think, Matthew? I think we're fine. I agree. We didn't know how much everyone would come to rely on us, but we're happy to help. Then you'll truly help us? I'm so very grateful, my friends. What's wrong, Amiti? A voice in my head. It said, the Sand Prince welcomes us. This legendary man, whose powers are based in fire, has sealed away since the era of the ancients. He has waited below Arthway for someone worthy to claim his powers. I think the voice came from nearby. It's saying more. Release me from my bonds. I will drink the pond dry. Drink it dry? That sounds sort of like what we're trying to do. Whoever's speaking to you, Amiti, he must know that we're trying to reverse the well. He's saying more. The Sand Prince must sleep no more. How strange. I'm sure I've heard such a phrase in Arthway before. I don't know why it's... I guess this is like the updated version? I don't know. This country of craftsmen includes the last known masons of the ancient Ixthali tradition. Its bountiful resources are a product of the alchemy well. It must be related to reversing the alchemy well in some way. So what do you think? Do you think we should search around to find this sleeping sand prince? Yes. Then let's try to find our way to where the voice is coming from. Alright. But as you can see, just water's traveling up these little pathways like fire was previously. And like up there, we have this little, yeah, it's just plain Zol blocks that are just there. When the face gazes upon an empty vessel, the great flow shall be reversed. Well, that's a little bit of an interesting thought there, but... A particular rock has been placed here. It serves some purpose. Well, we don't know. What? Oh. It's a mole! Get out of here. Give me... You know, I'm never going to get the Zephyr... well, the Vorpal Strike. Well, not that he just actually learned it, so there we go. He learned Nova! Fantastic. Alright. What does this say? Here sleeps the Sand Prince. Beware the Royal Guardian if you cannot prove yourself in battle. Oh, well. I think we'll be fine. Another stun voltage. Siphon seal. We've seen that. Can we get Tyrell, my friend? Why? Why are you doing this to me? When the music of the trees blows through, the fierce prince shall awaken. Well, alright, let's play the flute. Children of the Jedi, I am impressed that you've made it here. You seek the power that can reverse the alchemy well. Then you must take my power, sealed in a gemstone, to use it as your own. I have waited for ages for an opportunity to share my power. Though you must first demonstrate that you are worthy of my power, you must defeat me, young ones. Now, show me what you can do, and I will show you the power stone you require. Alright, the Sand Prince. This is our boss. Alright, we are going to create some barriers here while we get everything set up. We'll do Dust, and we're also going to do Forge. We'll do Chill as well. Got a little bit of damage there. Alright. Got defense drop. And we got our attack boost. Nice. Alright. Next thing is we're going to do Flint. You are going to use Megara. We haven't seen this yet. Yeah, let's Fever, and we can do Sleet as well. Tiny Climb. Well, we're not done yet. Megara's just a crazy summon now. Oh, that was it? But it does raise attack of everybody, so... Well, that's just random. It didn't lower his defense. Oh, we're getting... we'll do Steel. We'll have her do Healthy Wind. He's gonna do Heat Wave, and we'll have you do Near It. That's so weird looking. Near It does look different in this version of the game. It's not a a girl wearing a turtle shell. It's just essentially a mermaid riding a kelpie. I don't know. Interesting, I guess. And we'll have a heat wave. That didn't no damage. Alright. We're gonna have you use Judgment. You'll use Plasma, Heat Wave, and you can just heal yourself. You're not really doing much of anything else anyway. I still do like Judgment. It's still pretty good. Oh, well there we go. We beat the Sand Prince. Alright. Matthew got a level up. Karis got a level up. And Reef got a level up. Impressive, children of the Jinne. You have proved yourselves fit to carry away my power. Alright, we got the Sand Prince. The Sand Prince gemstone can be equipped only to fire adepts. Equip it to gain the Arid Heat synergy. With that gemstone, I'm pretty sure you can acquire the synergy to put the alchemy well in reverse. Alright, well... okay, let's grab that. Alright, Tyrell has a new synergy. I don't remember if this is where you do it. Oh, evaporate a water source. Yeah. Which is weird, because this is what Parch did, but you do get Parch in this game, I think. If I remember correctly. The flow has stopped, and the water level has dropped. We've done it. But with the flow in reverse, the people of Arthway are going without water. Let's find that insight glass in the Temple of Barai as fast as we can, then return here to restore their water. She is correct in that. Alright. I forget, what's down here? Not really much of anything of note, I think. Oh, no, never mind. There is a treasure chest down here. We got ourselves some crystal powder. I believe that is a usable item that does damage. Unless this is one of the weird forgeable items in this. Oh, wait, it's right over here. Yeah. It attacks enemies. Alright. We're gonna go over here as well. Oh yeah, now that I think about it. Set you. There we go. We're good. Oh. Alright, what's in here? Yeah, we got some money. Not a lot, but we got some. And now, as you can see, we can leave. In a different way, but we can still leave regardless. This is why grabbing the chests weren't going to be possible until now, so... I'll give these to Karis. I do typically have a group of 4 people that I like using that I really liked using in this game. I'll try to do something different as we play through, but I don't know. We may or may not. I forget. Dang, this is how you do it. Oh no, we do actually have to go back up. My bad. You know what? I'm good. Oh, I do actually have it there. So we have to go up. My bad. Because we have to move this bad boy into the water. And with that, we can actually go. We'll also grab this chest. And we got the glittering tiara. So I guess it's a good thing we didn't buy a circlet. So, alright, so we're going to give the tiara to, well, obviously, the only person that can wear it. May break when used. Well, we're not ever going to use it, so we're good there. Because the big reason is if equipment like that breaks while being used, then they stop providing the benefits. So no defense or anything of that nature is going to be able to happen. If this is having eerily similar sentiment to the Mercury Lighthouse, you'd be right. It does. I will say the music here is actually pretty good. That is one thing. I do really enjoy a lot of this music. The chest looks empty. I believe we can do something with that. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Let me check something. I don't remember if this is a thing, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, no. Okay. I thought you had to weigh it down with water. I remember something like that happening, so that's why I'm like, wait a minute. I think this is also the same, it was the same place where you started fighting lizardmen, was in the Mercury Lighthouse, so kind of reminiscent in that manner. Ragnarok. There we go. We finally solved Vorpal Slash. There we go. Now I feel better. Matthew had it all that time and never used it. Although he didn't have it for incredibly long, so I guess. I guess I get it. Alright, we are going to use this quite a bit. So let's just go ahead and do this. Alright, we're going to move you out this way, so we have a quick way back. There we go. I forget. Nothing more in a letter. Would you like to read it? Yes. You have done well to delve this deep a depths, yet what you seek is not here. You must probe further until you find the true depths of the temple. Alright. Let's set that there so we can get across. Oh yeah, so I can't remember if there's anything in that chest or not, but I'm gonna treat it like there is. So there is gonna be a little bit of backtracking in this regard, which I'm not a fan of. It's just like, I get it that some of these things are puzzles. Hey, you got to do this to get that. This game loves doing that to some extent. As to like, oh, well, you're gonna have to do all of these things for it to work this way. It's just like, oh my goodness, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, there we go. We got the Storm Brand. And unfortunately, it's a better attack than the Blow Mace. Oh my goodness. We're never gonna have him use new weapons, are we? Oh man, that is so... At least we found, found. At least we saw Vorpal Slash. Oh, I was wondering if we were, with the way that was going, but... Yeah, weirdly enough, typically you don't have to worry about, if you go for every treasure chest, you don't have to worry too much about getting weapons for your team. But getting armor, you're definitely going to have to spend money on that. That's why, instead of buying a weapon, I went and bought armor. Because finding weapons is way more common than finding armor. Well, that's just a... Are we gonna... Again, I do this so they can level up their ability with the weapon, so... There's a couple that already had it, but it just makes the fights a little bit quicker. Head under here. And now we have 3 different paths. Kind of spoiled through the map, but it's okay, I guess. I prefer to not be spoiled in that regard. This does give us resist to fire, and it does also increase our agility by a little bit, but the Elven shirt is definitely better. To just buy armor. Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate that. Give to... You know what? We'll give it to Karis. She's already ridiculously fast. Okay, no, I didn't think anybody else could use it, but... I didn't want to waste the fact that I bought that armor for the 2 of them. So. Alright. Let's parch that. Sorry about that. I was grabbing something to drink, so... I believe... Yeah, you can just move these. I will say, though, this place has some kind of creepy tone to the music. It is kind of weird. Hopefully we can actually get through this without too much of a fuss. I don't remember how long this dungeon is, but it's got some length to it. Well, there's another Jin. We gotta find a way to grab him. No. Okay, Puddle. Well, I'm not a fan of you at all. Just none of it. Oh, yeah! I forgot. The arid attacks are actually synergy you can use in battle. So, we'll start with the low and we'll kind of work our way up. Right. It's weird that it gives you all 3 levels, though, but I guess, whatever. It's just like, oh, I'm going to dehydrate you. It's a Hydra, and I'm going to dehydrate you. It's a terrible joke. But anyway. Wait. Oh, no. I meant to do here, but I could have just done it by pressing this. Why didn't I? I don't know. And it's weird because there's really nothing you can do there. I don't. It's weird. Alright. I need to get that thing increased. Let's look at the higher level one here. Arid Scorch. And as you can see, he does a lot of damage with that. Alright, we got Fly Well, which isn't bad. I don't know if that actually affects this room over here. I don't think it does, no. Alright. When water pours into the pool, the path to an ancient relic shall open in the surface. Alright. So we've got a few things here, but I can't remember. Okay, yeah, that's right, because you have to figure out your way from all this craziness. Well, we're gonna have to do this. Now, we're also gonna have to use Reef's ability here. Wait, what? Is it not? Is it because that's there? Yep. Wow. No. Oh my goodness. I do not like this menu, I will say that. Okay, that should work. That's just my personal opinion. That should work, though. Alright, I'm gonna have to use Arid Hate on that. And I pressed the wrong button again. Jeez. It's not the far one, it's this one you want. Because it basically makes a ramp to get up. There we go. That was a little weird. And... Yep. If you aren't familiar with this, you don't remember the Mercury Lighthouse. Oh my goodness. We'll do this. Actually, no, I didn't get myself stuck. No, we're good. And now we got water flowing. I've always wondered, how does that water not just start leaking out of the pipes? We've got these movable pipe parts, but somehow the water's not leaking and causing problems. Is no one else just completely weirded out by that? Because I think that's kind of weird. So what we want to do is hop over here, use arid heat. And then use on that one over there. And there we will allow the water to start flowing. But we're not going in that. I've got a Jin to get. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get to him. I forget how to do that. Oh, man. Well, that happened. Hydra shows up, immediately dies. Okay, I know how to get into the place that Hydra is, but... Is this... Yep. We make it mad. Okay, then we have to use arid heat to get it out. Okay. I was like, is it really we piss it off? Answer yes. I mean, deservedly at this point, that guy's mad at us. I mean, I don't blame the Jin for being mad because we actually used a pretty nasty hit on him. Like, golly, wow, we're just rude. Like, hey, we want you to be our friend, but we're also gonna light you on fire. Oh, that's rude. But I'm doing the same thing, so I can't really say anything. There we go. We got the Mercury Jin. She leveled up. Fantastic. Great zoom in there, game! Surge, this geyser spirit joins the party in the Barrage Temple. Surge can conjure hot spring effects that relieves fatigue for all allies. Okay. Alright. Now, what we do... the way you get inside the little doorway the game talks about is do this. You're on a water slide, right? How Matthew and friends do not fall off at this point, I don't know. It's kind of one of those don't ask, just go with it kind of moments. So, there you go, I guess. You have reached the true sanctum depths, where you will now gain the ancient insight of the Jedi. Those who seek to possess the insight glass must heed the dire Jedi warning. Alchemy must never be restored to the world. It would be the ruin of all things. The one who possesses the insight glass must help fight the return of alchemy. Insight synergy will grant you the vision to see what must be done next, to see solutions. Alright, Insight Synergy. This is a water-based synergy that allows the user to view true solution required. among deeper viewers. But this powerful object will be a will of its own and chooses who it possesses. Or who possesses it. And guess who gets it? It's Amiti! Amiti got the insight glass. Amiti is now attempt using insight synergy. Here goes. Yep, it just tells you, hey, this is what you can use. What was that? It was saying we should use Whirlwind Synergy here? Insight Synergy grants the view of objects and people that can help you find the way forward. What an amazing power. And how curious that the Insight Glass chose its owner. This ancient Genai artifact is Arthway's most treasured possession, and it has a consciousness and chose Amiti as its master. But why Amiti? Why can't it be me? How odd that the Insight Glass would choose Amiti out of all of us adepts. I'm honored, of course, but I cannot say why it would choose me over any of you. Well, who knows why it turned the rest of us down? At least we have the Insight Glass, so let's turn to King Pythos. The ruler of Arthway presided over a new era of prosperity, brought by restarting the Arthway alchemy. He shelters his people from attacks by ordering everyone into the underground part of his city. He is Amiti's uncle. Alright. Again, I don't know why they decided to tell us that now. Again, the updates are a bit weird. But, yeah. That is how we get all that. And if it wasn't that much of a hint, hey, you need this synergy. Also, hey, we're giving this to Amiti. But as a hint, you're going to be having him in your party. Kind of heavy-handed there at that point, but hey. I guess just go with it. Alright. All we gotta do is... Wait, do I have the... Wait, why am I not using this? I could have just done that. That's what retreat does. It gets you out of the dungeon, so you don't have to go deal with it. That way you do not have to deal with nonsense. We're going to pivot this way. Oh man, this is gonna be a bit of a trek here. Just trying to get back. Is there? Oh, I can't actually go that way. Huh. Curious. Ah, here you are at last. I've been waiting, Matthew. Why have you come, Uncle? I'm worried that you won't find the ancient insight glass. It has been hidden for so very long. Ah, but I could see the pride beaming from your face. How about you, Matthew? Yeah. Well, Matthew is just as delighted as the rest of us, of course. What? Could it be that you already have the insight glass? Then you must truly be descendants of the Genai. How fortunate that you got to see these great adepts at work, Amiti. Just to accompany them must have been quite an honor. Yes, Matthew and his friends are true warriors. I only wish that I could have helped the party more. Still, you do look strangely pleased with yourself, Amiti. You must have helped a little. Truth be told, I was thrilled to spend time with them. I've never known such excitement. Adventure pretty much follows us around, Amiti. But now we need to be going. I'm sorry to say. Truly, so soon? Our friends Creighton and Noel are waiting for us. We need to cross the Kirin Mountains. If we need to restore the Alchemy Forge, If we get what we need to restore the Alchemy Forge, it might be possible. The ancients said that to cross the passage to Craggy Peak, perhaps there's truth to these legends. We have to give it a try, so we gotta be going. Something troubling you, Amiti? I was chosen to use the insight class, so I too must go to the Ouroboros. I do not understand, Amiti. What do you mean? Yeah, it's crazy. The insight glass could think for itself and chose who could use it. It chose him. The insight glass could think? What could this mean? It chose you? This cannot be Amiti. The Jinne put this into motion long ago. They must have wanted to choose someone from Arithway. That also must be why they hid the insight glass in the Temple of Barai. And why the temple was founded in Arithway to begin with. Meaning, the meaning of my life has suddenly become clear at last. So the Jinne left the insight glass in this temple so we could inherit it? I understand why you must be shocked, but now we'll need Amiti's help if we are to recover the soul mask. Though Amiti is your sister's son, I can see you treat him like your own kid, but we need to borrow him? He's absolutely shocked. What do we do? Well, we try to smooth things over. What? Do you think he'll actually warm up to the idea? We can't rely entirely on these kind people to fix the problems plaguing our EJ region. I must go. Nobody can stop me, Uncle. Well, I guess he didn't really need convincing. Well, Amiti, anyway. We can leave, Matthew. Wait, Amiti, I command you! Would you stop me after all that's been said? That is not my intention. Your convictions have convinced me. Go, walk the path you have chosen, Amiti. You are one of them, then. Farewell, Uncle. You leave with my blessing. Be careful. I never thought to prepare for such a journey. Huh? We promised to bring Amiti back safe and sound to you. Yeah, leave it to us. We're grateful for how generous you've been with us all. Oh, my dear child. You'll be a man the next time we meet. I'll do my best, Uncle. Now, my ministers, we must return to the throne. Of course, Your Majesty. Yes, Your Majesty. Tell the gate guards that these trusted people may leave the city. They are forever friends of ours. Right away, Your Majesty. Well, that's really nice. Now, you will be able to leave Arithway. I hope you find success. A member of the royal family joining our party? That is quite a surprising development. I mean, you're still a mystery, Amiti. Well, I mean, your father was a powerful adept. Who could have it been? Don't you think it's practically fate that Amiti join us? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I figured you agree. I can't imagine our party without it. Let's be on our way, friends. My new life awaits. Ha! Our royal buddy will learn soon enough that our life isn't all golden pillows and royal servants. But it's rather fun, isn't it? Having new members. Good things keep coming to us. I hope so. Good things keep... good things on the way. Okay, sign me up. But Amiti, you'll need to do something about your clothes. What's wrong with what I'm wearing? Well, you're a bit underdressed. I suppose I would stand out. Hey, no one stands out more than I do. We just don't want you to freeze up in the mountains. In that case, I must prepare for my travels. When you're finished, I will meet you on top of the ladder that goes to the inner Arthway gateway. With Kaocho forces outside, it's been a long time since Pythos has let anyone pass through it. Well, now that we got what we need, let's change the flow of the alchemy well back to normal. Oh, I didn't grab it. No! Well, if I missed it, I missed it. I'm not playing through an hour's worth of content just to go back to that. So... Now the people of Arthway can rest easy. Oh yeah, I don't want to check the encyclopedia because things... I was gonna check it to kind of go through that, but... Okay. So, this is gonna sound weird. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go over here. This is only... 25 attack, if I remember correctly. Uh, 44. Okay, yeah, that's the best weapon out of all of them. The reason why I'm looking at it is because Amiti joining us is going to be using the same type of weaponry that Matthew and Tyrell will be using. So we don't want to have him without a good weapon. So we're going to grab that for him. And we'll head on our way. Believe we go this way to leave. Yes. Ah, there you are. We're leaving, guards. Please open the gate. At once, Your Highness. You've already been informed of your departure. Now you may pass through the gate. Now you can come and go as you please. Alright, let's be on our way. Alright, Amiti has joined the party. You can have up to 4 characters in battle at one time. The remaining characters will be held in reserve. You can change your battle lineup by swapping active character for one currently in the reserve. Swap characters from the menu. Touch the X button in the lower, or just press X. And then now you can choose characters you want to use in battle at the status screen. And it's going to take the longest time to do this. Swap any 2 characters in the position by selecting the first one and then the other. Four characters in the front row are the ones you will start with in battle. You You can also swap characters during combat by using the swap little icon there. Oh my goodness. We're doing this. Sorry for those who actually like Reef. I don't. As far as combat is concerned, I really don't like Reef. So. Oh, you already had one. Well, we can just give this to him then. That was the other thing. I was like, well, it'll help him out regardless of whether or not this is going to be helpful. But as you can see, he does wear more of the bracelet and the circlets like she does, rather than like having helmets and stuff like that. So that is something to keep in mind. We do have some stuff we can sell. I'll worry about that later. But as we leave, are you worried that we'll never be able to return to the inner Arthway? A little bit. Do not worry. Simply walk up to the gate and speak to the guards inside. I'll show you. Are you coming back inside already, Amiti? There we go. I'm not skipping that one. This Prince of Arthway thought long that that he was a miracle born purely of his mother's power. King Pythos has revealed the truth. His mother has no powers, and Amiti has inherited his water adept abilities from a strong adept whose identity is a mystery. I think that the blue hair kind of gives it away. Who else has blue hair? And we'll see his synergy. Yeah. I think it'll be kind of obvious who his dad is, but the game never says it. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. The game never says it. But it's heavily, at least to me, it's heavily inferred to who his dad is. No. Then may you have a safe journey. You see, the stone gate will open for us at any time. You mustn't forget, Matthew. Alright. But as we go to leave, well, we have two unhappy generals.
We have found you, vile traitors. You have abandoned your mission to rid this place of evil, for the spirits still laugh at us. They have made a mockery of Kaocho military, General Knimbra. How dare they toy with Kaocho's greatest generals? I cannot tolerate this insolence. Nora, this is the end for you, adepts. Now, take your punishment, you mongrels.
I thought you said good things were coming our way, Reef. Well, things were looking up with, Amiti joining us. My friends, this may not be the best time to discuss it. He's right. Time to fight. Alright. Kusun and Kuimbra are here. Yeah, they got an attitude. Let's do an impact on Amiti, actually. Hey, you guys look like you need to be in a sauna, especially one of you. As you can see, Douse, Diamond Dust, Drench, Cool, and he has Apply and then Restore. Amiti does not get Wish, but he does get a certain somebody's well-known sailor from Lost Age. He does get that, so... You do have that. You do have Dragon Spark, which is not horrible, but not great. Zealous Energy. That actually hurt. No, okay. Arid Scorch. There you go. You both took a lot of damage. Okay, so I think the best way to do this right now is do Bark. And we're going to have her do Healthy Wind. We're going to have you do Fever, and we're going to have him do Diamond Dust on Kusun again.
Gunpowder bomb.
Alright, have some more diamond dust. Alright. We're gonna do a steel. We'll do ether. We'll do another arid heat, and we'll do diamond dust. We want to get rid of this guy on the left here. Use some fireworks. Oh, that's just rude. Alright, we're gonna do Sable. We'll do Atlanta some other point, but you know what? No, we'll do Atlanta now. And we'll do Fever. You can actually do this. Wow. I do like Atlanta. I like it better than the other one, though. But this is still cool. Not as cool as the OG version, but here's Sable. It's not like a weird creature thing. It's a woman with a tree growing out of her head that summons the little dude. I don't know. It's weird. As you can see, that summon's a bit weird. I don't quite get it, but whatever, I guess. Get your resistance down. Do Venus. Let's do Healthy Wind. We'll have you do Kieran. And we'll have you do Mellow. Because I don't know if he'll have enough health to deal with Neptune, but we'll see. I'm going to try to get to it. Cyclone Slash. Well, you deluded yourself. Congratulations. Boom. We got it. Alright, Matthew, you gotta level up. You got... I thought that said something completely different than Plump Dumpling, but I'm not gonna say what it was. Oh my goodness. We defeated the generals, Matthew. So you are truly are powerful adepts. These young pups beat us. You never stood a chance against the adepts, generals. Kaocho's mightiest heroes shamed by defeat. The generals are renowned for their might. Their downfall proves Arthway's superiority. Hey, you should probably watch your words. Take it from me. They can come back and bite you. That's right. Our victory might have helped stop the conflict. You wouldn't want to start new ones. Now, we should tie up the generals before they can make more trouble. Adepts, you have our eternal gratitude for defeating the great generals of Kaocho. And you are right, there is no time to rile up the Kaocho outside. Please forgive my advisors. You need to be able to leave Arthway and travel Ije without Kaocho causing you trouble. My deepest apologies. We abide by your wisdom. I have an idea about how we can deal with the soldiers. The generals may be fierce fighters in personal combat, but they don't seem to lead their soldiers well. We could take advantage of this. True, their men have been wandering outside aimlessly for a long time. If we simply say nothing about the generals, they may never notice. With most of their forces in Arthway, we can head to Kaocho and enter Ouroboros without a hassle. But this whole matter would be easier if there weren't so many of them. In that case, we must keep the generals quiet inside Arthway while you make your way to Kaocho. Keep close watch on them. That will buy us the time we need to find the soul mask. Let's make haste, my friends. The hopes of Arthway, as well as all the people of Ije, rest in your hands. Go, now. And they're dragged. Alright. That will be it for this episode. Yeah, I think that is a good way to wrap up this episode. We helped the people of Arthway with their, well, immediate problems, at least with the generals. We also got a new party member. That's crazy. We got a lot going for us right now. We now have 6 Mercury Gen. Don't worry, this will change. We'll get more Mars and Jupiter and Venus. But I was about to say a certain somebody else's name. Amiti. He came with 3 of his own gen. If you don't want him to have all 3 of these, I honestly missed. While he can be nice, I would prefer him to have like Surge for a heal, as a party heal, and maybe to have Chill as well. That's pretty much how I like to have his. But you can kind of switch your gen around however you want without any fuss. But that will be it for today. In the next one, we'll be heading to Ouroboros because we now have the Insight Synergy, because now he's a part of our party. We have access to his Synergy now, and Avoid does help, so if we don't want to fight too much, we can do that, but we'll worry about that some other time. I don't think we'll really use it all that often. I've barely ever used it, mainly because you can always use more fights to get experience and money, so money is probably one of the biggest things. Getting experience, while important, it's not that bad, but the money is definitely important because you practically play broke in this game, as well as any Golden Sun game. But that being said, that will be all, and in the next one, once again, we'll head to Ouroboros. See you guys in the next one. Later.